feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
People tell me, man, have y'all seen this? They tell me that cancel culture is a myth. If you guys don't know, Dr. Disrespect, a popular streamer on YouTube, was essentially canceled because of his past on Twitch. A couple years ago, he was accused of using a function on Twitch called the Whisper feature to speak to somebody who was underage. Apparently, the person was either 17 or maybe a little bit younger, but I don't know the exact details, but it was someone underage. Apparently, he knew how old the person was. I think some people kind of say he didn't know, but regardless, it was super inappropriate. And apparently, he was trying to meet up with them at a Twitch event. Twitch got word of it. Twitch had a contract with him at that time. Twitch canceled the contract, suspended him, and prevented the meetup from happening. When people found out the nature of why he was suspended, because he was suspended and they didn't give a reason for a while, but it was found out in the last couple of months. When people found out why he was suspended, people said that he was canceled. Anyway, he came back to streaming today after taking a couple of months off, and he had over 260,000 people watching him, which... there you go for cancel culture. Now, I'm not saying he's going to keep having hundreds of thousands of people watch him, but clearly people cared about what he had to say. And a lot of people actually even believe that the people who like him are still going to watch him, and nothing really changes. Anyway, he came on today to explain what the fuck was happening. I don't know if you guys have been tapped in with the story. I will try to get to the part where he explains. Let's see.
Info. Remember, I got to guess this word within the first 3 in order to get some points. Guys, you're not going to be streaming ever again, or you're... Do I... Now that you're not getting monetized, you're not going to be streaming ever again, or you're on YouTube, are you? I'm...
Also, he got demonetized by YouTube for his behavior. Not sure if it's permanently or temporarily. Anyway, I want to hear what he got to say. I didn't check it out on the blogs yet.
That's how that game's played. Yeah, just keep ignoring the issue and putting up this act. God, I'm so concerned and worried about everyone else's problems except mine because I'm dealing with a deeper depression and I like to project. Oh, champs. A lot of people donating. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You know?
I get to it, brother.
Are you nervous to be back? After what's transpired over the last couple months, am I excited to be back to this type of world? God. Man. So glad you're back. Hey, I appreciate it, Shane. It's good to be back to a certain degree. Right? We got to figure out this monetization thing. So September 25th is basically when we can reapply for partnership on YouTube. You know? People ask, do I... Now that you're not getting monetized, you're not going to be streaming ever again, or you're on YouTube, are you? There's an opportunity to reapply, right? September 25th is the date. So in the meantime, we'll do what we need to do.
Oh, so he got demonetized. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's the new way, like YouTube and these other places are like getting rid of the people who they don't want to associate with. Like, they demonetize Fresh and Fit. It's my homies. Like,
and I like the community. We've got the best, realest gaming community, right? The Champions Club. And we've built it on this platform, and if there's an opportunity to reapply for partnership, and there's a date that's been presented to us, then I'm going to take it. In the meantime, like we always done, we've always stayed in our lane. We'll stay in our lane and continue to just put on a show. You know? For almost 4 years, champs, the public demanded to hear from the doc regarding the Twitch suspension.
This is about.
I guess since you all missed the point with my personal statement, maybe it's time to tell my side of the story. Huh, champs? You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules. My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement. However, if one...
Now, let me chime in. Now, this is speculation here. I've had one deal with Twitch. I think I ain't in no deal with Twitch now, so I could fucking snitch all I want. When I was in a deal with Twitch, I think it was like $500,000 they paid me. It was just hours I had to do. I personally believe Kai Cenat has a deal with Twitch because it makes no sense why he wouldn't. He got offered like $40 million, and I'm not giving it business. This is just industry rumors. He got offered like $40 million on Kick. Like, Twitch got to give you some type of incentive to stay. You get what I'm saying? So I think he got a deal with Twitch now. And what that deal might just be is that, hey, listen, we'll give you better rates, this and third, and maybe like some guarantee, right? Like some guarantee money, right? Now, I told you, like, I've never been that big on Twitch. I've been on Twitch a long time. I've never been that big. Have I been like maybe one of the more popular music people? Yes. But overall, these guys are like, yo, this guy gets a lot of fucking views. So I give you the number that I got from them to say this. Motherfucker. Dr. Disrespect's deal with them was probably between $8 and $10 million. You get what I'm saying? So he was getting some bread, bro. You get what I'm saying? So now they suspended him after they found out he's messaging a kid, and they said they're terminating the contract. Well, if I'm owed $8 million, no, you ain't. Nigga, we finna go to court. So I guess they go to court. They figure it out. Twitch actually pays out. I don't know if they pay out all of it, but they pay out a good amount. By the way, I'm speculating on the amount of money, but I only gave you the amount I got because this guy gets 10 times the amount of, 20 times the amount of views I get on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Bet. So you could just put a number to that. I'm saying 10 million. So they probably owed him like 8. Fuck no, you're not canceling my contract, nigga. Who would know 8 million? I don't care what you said I did. They figured out, apparently, it wasn't contracted, and this is what I've heard from some legal people. It wasn't contracted that what he did, because him messaging a minor is weird. Yes, absolutely. But because that didn't break any laws, and also this wasn't something he put out, because they have all these, like, you know, you got to act a certain way, but this is something internal. This was never public. Twitch never made it public, and even he didn't make it public. So it wasn't nothing to tarnish the reputation of him or Twitch. So that's not a reason they could suspend the contract. And also, him messaging that person wasn't illegal. So since he's not breaking a law, and also that conduct, which would be like conduct, you know, they'd be doing an NBA conduct, unbecoming of whatever. Since those things didn't really apply, Twitch didn't have too much of a legal ground to say we're not going to pay you the rest of the contract. Now, granted, because Twitch took a moral stance on this, even if they lost in arbitration or the legal battle, it's not they're going to be like, all right, well, we'll pay you, but just keep working for us. They got to still cut ties with them. So they did a payout with the nigga. So I don't know, maybe they paid him $6 million, right? I'm making this up. Maybe they paid him $6 million, right? But when they signed the agreement, he can't talk about it, and Twitch can't talk about it. how this all gets to be crazy is that a former employee for Twitch, and I guess if you leave Twitch and they don't give you a severance package and also another NDA, you can say what you want. He mentions that, yo, did y'all know that Dr. Disrespect got his contract got let go because he was talking to a minor? And that's how this whole thing exploded years later. Okay? So now he got suspended. He got demonetized on YouTube, or not suspended, but he got demonetized on YouTube, and he said he was taking a break. He came back now, and he's telling his truth.
One side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, again, I respected all the confidential obligations. But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations. Cody Connors, ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. I mean, for what? Cody? Why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
What the fuck? What's the definition of a minor? What is the definition of a minor? I should just call Kendrick. What was the definition? A minor, and age. A minor is a person under the age of majority. What? Hey, what? Anything under 21 is a minor? The age of majority in most states is 18. What the fuck? All right. What the hell?
When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages? You didn't. Neither did any of these journalists, and neither did...
Ooh, he's using words. He's using little key words. Over the age of consent. Now you got to Google that. Age of consent. Because the age of consent, certain places, like for example, Jersey is 16. Age of consent in Los Angeles, I believe is 18? Oh, wow. I thought it was 17 because I used to cover the Tiger shit. What about Georgia? Yeah, Georgia's 16. What about Florida? Florida's 18. What about New York? I think that's 17. Yeah, it's 17 in New York. Okay, where does this nigga live? So he's getting technical. Like, this nigga's getting technical with it.
Twitch at the time of the ban. You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at Twitchcon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at Twitchcon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever.
Now, here's where this is going. Either somebody or Twitch themselves are going to have to leak the convos. So all we know is that he was supposedly talking to a minor. How would a former Twitch employee know or Twitch know it's a minor? They register for an account they probably put that they're. I'm gonna just take minor to mean under 18, right? Come on, like I'm not gonna get this guy's getting technical. Okay, a minor. So if the woman registered for account, it says that she's under 18. You're a big creator who they have tens of millions of dollars of incentive in. Yeah, they're watching like a fucking hawk everything you do, and they see you start flirting in your whispers, which I don't know if that's a privacy thing, but yes, Twitch is watching your fucking DMs. And they see a guy they have tens of millions of dollars invested in texting a little girl saying, yo, we got to link. Well, he's saying that didn't happen, but I guess that's how it got caught, right?
Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack. These big-time publications, these journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now. Don't you think, champs? They act like they're just gossip channels now, without any real journalism and real research happening. They report on all this based on leaks from 2 former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team. If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020, then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask. If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And 2, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources.
Yeah, he's not, obviously, he made a video or this is not live, but he's very intentional in his wording, right? He says, me and this person did not exchange any graphic sexual images or whatever that would constitute sexting. From my understanding, I don't think you could even send images on the Twitch, whisper tool. I don't think you could send pictures. So if they did send pictures, it would have to be off platform. So I don't know if he didn't. I wish he would have addressed. Have you ever spoke to the person off platform? Did you plan to? Did you set up to? And did you ever talk about meeting up, or did you talk about any conversation that be construed sexual in nature?
Are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used the word inappropriate purposely. And look at how it was defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words? And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel. Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal. You see, I engage with my community. I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch Whispers, I communicate with Twitch users. Conversations that consisted of a variety of playing games and gaming politics, content creation, random stuff. This was the extent of my whispers with this Twitch user. On June 21st, 2020, My ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with the Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community, or my channel. For years. I'm talking no front page love. You're talking about the face of the platform, right? Literally. The face of the platform. And I know Champions Club remembers this. We got zero front page love on the website. He was never on my channel. He didn't follow me on Twitter. He wouldn't even inform us about Twitch rival tournaments. We're talking about the 2-time Twitch rival tournament. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you want to play in it? We got zero support from this guy. And it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against the 2-time. So after we signed with Twitch in 2019, we asked for a new partner manager. And just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned. Coincidence? The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time just in case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged. On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's special operations team receives and reviews the user's report. They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team. That would have been the end. That should have been the end. But that partner manager, oh boy, did he had it out. He had it out for the 2-time. He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. He escalates the report to a friend on Twitch's LER team. So a day later, on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer or work files. Let me just remind you, I went through a big time arbitration, okay? And, you discover a lot of stuff. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time. The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate, even when they aren't. Within less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh? The NCMEC. Twitch submits that report. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not constitute sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Oh, shit. Turn up now.
I'm not going to get into every detail regarding my legal case, but these former Twitch employees that claim to have firsthand knowledge, they just don't have a clue. They didn't report any facts. The judge in the case determined that the whispers were not illegal. So then why did Twitch use these messages against me? Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers? I mean, outside of the obvious. I mean, just take a look at me. Right? Unfiltered. The realest motherfucker in this industry. 6'8", gorgeous, athletic, successful, college degree, college athlete, bourbon business, gaming studio, beautiful family. And trust me,
Damn, sound like this nigga want to fuck himself, not the kids.
we've worked hard for over a decade to improve as a person, a husband, and father, and to get where we're at today. I mean, I'm in such a good place today. And all these people, they all act like they're just so perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. Sometimes I do. But I also didn't do all the shit that they're saying I did. But then that doesn't make a story, right? They wanted media attention. The media wants controversy. And by sensationalizing all of this with big, inaccurate headlines like sexting and sexually explicit, you all got what you wanted at the expense of the tube time. The reality is, they wanted to cut down the doc. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples.
Oh, shit. My boy finna snitch. Ha! Yo, sometimes when... Yo. My nigga, pull your Charleston White. Fuck it.
Examples right here. Example number 1. A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent.
Hey, brother. I don't know what you're getting into, but us niggas can say niggas, okay? You're white. You can't say it. So that rule is not really a rule. That rule is for white boys. We niggas can say niggas. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. If any platform tell me I can't say nigga, I'm off of that. That's facts. Yeah. Yo, he's saying the N-word. What? No, us black people can say it. I don't know. Nigga, I'm on Twitch right now, nigga. I'm going to stop saying. Wait, who said the N-word? There was a white person? Maybe I'm on the side. It might be a white person. Hold on.
Twitch scheduled a meeting with the streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his contact was a violation of Twitch's policies.
Who?
Ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies.
What's the name?
Why wasn't I called into a meeting? Why wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs? Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia,
What?
all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract. Example number 3. Streamer was reported for a sexually explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead, given a multi-million-dollar contract.
Who are you talking about? Oh, he's not naming names. He's just naming behavior. Okay.
It's so obvious that certain Twitch executives, employees involved had personal biases against the doc and used all of this as an opportunity to terminate my contract. Go back and look at the timing of all this, too. The doc's termination lines up with 2 preferable, profitable, and expensive streamers leaving Mixer. As soon as Twitch knew that Mixer had failed, and go look at the timing. These other expensive streamers needed a new streaming platform. So Twitch rushed through its decision to terminate the tube time.
I'm going to be honest with y'all though, chat. Yo, with all due respect to Dr. Disrespect, brother, if you defending yourself from PDF file allegations, bruv, for the one time, please take that goofy ass wig off. Please take his sunglasses off, bro. Please make it seem like you're not playing a character, bro. Like, for once, be like, yo, hey, I play a character to entertain my audience, but here I am as a man. What y'all have accused me of is false. And I want to be, like, come on, for one time, bro. Like, this wig gotta go, bro. You gotta get the wig off, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
You see, I shouldn't even be banned from Twitch. It has affected us on so many levels. Back in 2020 and now in 2024. And Cody, Connors, I just have to say it again. Why would you do this? Like I said, this was handled professionally years ago. No fucking wrongdoing. But because of you, Cody, we just lost. Fuck, man. Unfortunately, we have to lay off people from Midnight Society. Right? Because of you, Cody.
Oh, you blaming the dude that told him, right?
You know, through all this,
yeah, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. I don't know why the way he talking, I feel like he'd be the nigga walking in the room with Vitaly, bro. And Vitaly would be pieing him in the face or some shit. Like, bro, he gotta get this costume off, bro. He gotta get this shit, like, for the one time, dog, bro, just like talk like a regular human being.
we are where we are. And like a fucking man, I'll accept it. What I don't accept is sitting quietly by and let these idiots attack me with false accusations. No. For all these doc haters out there too, oh man, the ones that project and project and project and project and worry about everyone else's problems, right? I can't understand that mindset. I could care less. We've always stayed in our lane. But somehow, some way, these people, they just get in our lane. For all you doc haters, I'm sure you'll dissect all of this and still find a way to publicly criticize me. Do what you need to do. I'll say this isn't for you. This was for my team today, my community, my friends, La Familia that have supported me. And I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs. I'm not denying that to all of you out there. It looks bad. I have no way of knowing if the Twitch user thought our exchange of whispers was inappropriate. If it was, I apologize. All I know is that I never did what Twitch, Cody Connors, or the public is claiming that I did. That's it. I'm not saying anything more about any of this, right? Unless I need to, because trust me, I have more I haven't disclosed. I just want to get back to what we do best. Put on a show and climb our way to the tippity top of the mountain, man. in our own lane.
Yo, I heard a nigga named Nick Merckx. He said, yo, bruh, I realized I wasn't friends with this nigga when I realized I never seen him without his outfit. Yo, he said I realized I really wasn't friends with this nigga when every time I saw him, he had a wig on and he had his fucking glasses and this goddamn costume. Like, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll make you realize you're not friends with a nigga. Yeah, you're not friends with Spider-Man if every time you see Spider-Man with a suit on. Yeah, you're not friends with Batman if, you know what I mean, he's always like talking like, Joker. Like, yeah, you're not friends with him. Like, yeah, you're not friends with him, bro. You're not friends with him, bro. Like, come on.
That's it.
Yeah, like, you know, sometimes some shit happen and your homies got to vouch for you. Yeah, I'm not vouching for a nigga who's always in costume, nigga. I got to see you like regular, nigga. Like, how you look under that costume, nigga? You got real hair? You got real hair, nigga? Is that mustache, like, is that Velcro? Is that real, nigga? Nigga, let me see your eyes. Pause. I bet. Anyway, he went on to have a 2-hour stream or a 5-hour stream. He was lit. He had 232,000 people watching, and pretty safe to say, you know, in 8 hours, 2.1 million viewers. Don't know if he'll keep that up, but that's good. Anyway,